Don't fight over me.
Now, why don't we split the order? It's only fair.
No, wait, no, I'm buying, I make the rules. I actually do want you to fight over me. I want to be wined and dined at 69.
Okay, so let's all open up our Reading is Fun books to page 69.
69.
Okay, wait. If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode, guess what, 69.
I'm sure you're so ready to say that.
All
Oh, my
fucking week
God.
for this. Oh, my God, I've been waiting all week for this. So, what's going on? I'm Joe. I'm with Dan.
Hey.
And before we get started, we are... Oh, I got to readjust. We're on the Tangibound Network. We are on the No Phony Podcast Network. Check us out at DearDiaryPod.com. And Rich is busy.
Yes, that he
Rich
is.
is busy with his Knights at a Round Table.
You know, and I was talking to Rich earlier and stuff like that, and I was just like, so what is this ceremony? Oh, so for people to know, he's joined the Knights of Columbus, and he's getting knighted tonight. I guess that's what you call it. And I asked him, I said, well, what does this ceremony entail? Like, and he said, I can't tell you. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, nope, it's a secret. Like, nobody knows.
I don't think he knows yet. But
no, even like if you look at, he riched it. He tried to rich it.
Yeah.
And nothing.
Right.
He has no idea. Nobody would tell him, nothing.
Well, I have a microphone on him right now.
No, you don't.
Listen.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Holy shit. Is this the kind of meeting we're at? Oh, my God.
So.
Who's there? Rich, who's there?
Many, many men.
Oh, okay. All right.
Dying to use all these.
What's going on?
You know I am going to get deep.
Wow. Oh, hey. All right. Ooh. This is when he's actually getting initiated.
That's what's going to happen.
Now he's actually getting initiated. That's we'll not listen anymore.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he has no idea what's in store for. And suppose there's 4 degrees or 4 levels of knightship or whatever.
Well, Billy's in it.
Yeah, I knew
William.
he was William.
What's the secret name? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, whatever. Billy's
Whatever
in
it is.
Yeah, he's like 4th degree black belt or whatever the fuck they're
Whatever.
called.
I didn't even know there was different levels.
I had no fucking clue.
So we're going to learn all this stuff now from Rich.
Oh my God, we need to.
But wait, now I found out the meetings are on Thursdays.
Yes.
So that means he's going to be missing more podcasts.
Twice a month.
Twice a month, yeah.
Well, you don't have to go to all of them.
Well,
I would assume he's going to go to at least one a month.
Well, that's what he said, at least once a month or whatever.
Right. So we'll lose him once a month, but I don't know, man. It's fucking funny.
I find it
funny.
hysterical. Like okay. Because I asked him, what do they do?
Yeah.
They say they do a lot of charity
They do
work.
charity work. Yeah, Christy's cousin just joined too. Danny Jr. He joined too.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't think he's really done anything yet with it.
Is it for him just to get out of the house for a little bit?
I don't know. I mean, with 17 kids, you probably want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I can't wait. I want to hear everything. I want to know what's going on.
Oh, did he get knighted yet?
Danny? I don't think so.
You have to ask him.
And Rich fucking
Wait, don't you bowl with him on Wednesdays?
I never think they ask. Oh, how's Knights of Columbus?
You know what?
Like,
if I
you know,
remember, I'm going to text you.
I'm not a 63-year-old man. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to that, like, I don't think about it.
Right.
Like, I don't even, like, to me, up until Danny joined in a few weeks ago and Rich joining now, I thought Knights of Columbus was just a hall. It's the name of a hall, Knights of Columbus.
That you rent out for a party and stuff like that. And you got to get your own bartender. You got to do everything yourself. You just got the...
We had my daughter's first birthday one.
Did you really?
Yeah, the one on Victory Boulevard.
You know what?
That little
it was
shithole
so
one.
long ago.
It was 10 years ago.
I know.
Yeah, so I just, I just assume that's what he's doing. And, so we'll find out more.
Yeah, well, congrats.
And he's suited up. He's wearing full suit, suspenders.
Know.
Like,
and he was saying he showered, he's all shaven.
Clean underwear.
Clean underwear, well, you know.
He is going to get raped.
Yes,
He's going to get raped. That's the initiation. Do you scream or no? I mean, Rich, don't scream. If you really want to do this, don't scream.
Don't scream.
Yeah, that's when you fail.
Yeah, so they'll kick you out.
But I'm also happy because Duncan has brought back the pumpkin spice. And my inner white girl is so happy right now.
This white girl doesn't like pumpkin spice. I don't know how people are like.
I don't even know what's wrong with you.
Joe, I am not like any normal woman.
No, I
like
know
really
that.
not. But I don't understand the infatuation with it. Like I don't get it. Like
It's probably like the same
is
shit
it
with him.
because it's not available all year round?
I was just gonna say it's
Yeah.
probably the same thing with him with that brownie batter donut we had that time that
okay.
fucking really wasn't that good. It's probably just like that. It's probably if I can have this all year round, I'd probably get it like once a month.
And
Like,
now they're
you know,
actually opening it up more. Like, wasn't it always like around October-ish that they would come out with
I
it
feel
for like
it
a
was
month
late
or
October,
so?
right before
now,
Thanksgiving.
We're talking about August.
It's August. We started. It's like my Christmas tree's up.
I know. Well, shipping.
Yeah. So, and I had this morning. I had to try apple cider munchkins.
Okay, how are they?
They were delicious. They weren't great.
Okay.
They were like
munchkins.
They were like a 7.
Right. Okay.
They were all right. They don't reheat well because I can't eat many of them.
Yeah.
It's the surgery plus it's bread. It's,
Yeah,
I had
too much.
I had 2. I was beyond satisfied. I'm
Right.
good. And then later on at work, maybe 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, we had some function
Mm-hmm.
going on. Guys retiring, so we had a party and we had a big spread. So I took the rest out. I heated them up and I tried one. And it was fucking nasty. They don't. You got to eat them right out
you
the box.
gotta eat 'em right away.
Yeah. Otherwise, they're not that good.
I think there's a place down not too far from you. It's called, oh my God, I just drew a blank. It's on 34. It's a farm. You get nice pies there.
It's right across the street from Big Ed's. Not Big Ed's. Wawa.
I think a Wawa.
Casella. It's like something
No,
with a
it's really
C.
down dirty. Oh my
Yeah, but
God.
there's a bunch down there.
Orchard.
Oh,
Orchard.
yeah.
Well, anyway, it'll come to me.
Yeah.
They supposedly make really good apple cider donuts.
Yeah.
You should try that if
We
you like
have.
them. Oh, you
and
have?
They're fucking delicious.
See, no,
I don't know.
care
I don't
for
know if
them.
maybe it's that specific one.
Delicious Orchards. There we go.
All right. I don't think we've been to that one.
Mm-hmm.
But every year we go apple picking, pumpkin picking, all that, and they have the pumpkin donuts and all that. And I've never had a bad one.
Really?
They're so good everywhere.
I'm
from
not a
everywhere.
fan of them.
Really?
Yeah. And even the apple cider, like people drink it, I'm like, and I think I would like that because I like
Yeah.
apples and stuff.
Right.
But
You know
I'm not
what?
a fan of
The
it.
apple cider I like, but I can only do a few sips. It gets way too sweet.
I think that's what it is. I think 1 or
So,
2
like-
and I'm done.
Like I'll share one
It's a
with
waste.
Chris because I won't drink a whole one. Even years ago, I couldn't drink. It gets too sweet. It would take me either all day to drink it, or I would just drink a few sips and I'm all right.
And throw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my problem.
So, anything new and exciting?
In work? No, not really.
Yeah.
Work is just work. And just,
I got a shithole, nothing too.
yeah,
it's a
no.
slow week.
I mean, we had a busy week. Everything from like last weekend just came into this week and stuff. And it's just, stupid decisions. And, I don't get paid. I don't get paid.
You sit back and watch.
I just sit back and watch, but it affects us. So we got to clean up the
That's
mess.
the part that sucks. Like you don't want to. I hate the term "go above my pay grade," but sometimes you just don't want to, or
Right.
don't feel you should have to. But at the same time, and sometimes it's fun watching the world burn.
It really is. And
But-
we all
but
knew
you're
this was going to
collateral-
happen.
But you're collateral
Right.
damage. Like your job, so you almost have to fucking.
Right,
go
and we just
above.
knew it was going to be like a shit show. It started last Friday afternoon, and it Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And it's just like the stupid decisions these people make. They fuck up the whole operation.
And they get paid 6 times what you do.
6 times what I do. And like people are saying, you just can't, it's not going to work. You're going to fuck up everything else.
People don't want to hear unless you have degrees and specialized.
I
this
do.
And this, that, and the other thing. All right, so maybe they should be listening to you.
I do have degrees.
And plus, you also know what
I
the fuck
do.
you're doing.
And I'm like, I just sit there and I'm like, I just shake my head. I just shake my head. And like, we're just still finally getting out of it. Like, it's just like, it was just a free for all. And it affected a lot of my accounts. And I'm like, and you did not see this coming?
Yeah, you did, but they couldn't.
No. Maybe my manager saw it coming. We saw this happening. And it's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Stupid people rule the world.
They really do.
Basically what it
it's
boils
so
down to.
aggravating.
Fucking.
The customer says whatever they say, go, no, it doesn't work that way
No, not
anymore.
all the time.
Because they're not going to pull the business. I mean, it's a couple $1 million account. They're not going to pull up and pull the business. It's not
Right.
that easy moving your freight from one warehouse to another warehouse.
Right.
Like, come on. Whatever. Anyways, that's work.
So
Now I'm off. Now I'm off.
you're off tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
I work Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what I'm saying. I was in there for the shit show on Sunday.
Right. Oh. You're doing a podcast right now with somebody who's currently on a first place bowling team, by the way.
How's it feel to be in
I
first
can't-
place? Wait. You didn't clinch yet. You didn't win
that's
yet.
what I'm saying.
So let's
We're
not talk
That's
about
why I said
it.
we're currently first place.
Yes.
And I'm fucking nervous as shit because
Don't be nervous.
Nah, I don't, you know what? I don't care. It sounds
is
like,
what it is.
It sounds like worst case scenario we'll finish like second. So
Okay.
whatever.
That's
We're
good.
I've never finished that high before.
No?
Nah. I mean,
Oh.
it's only a summer league, so it's quick anyway.
It
But
doesn't
in
ma-
any league, the best I think with you, we did fourth that time.
I think the fourth.
That's-
I came in first place once
All
before
right.
on
gotta be
a
good.
Wednesday night week. Like,
It's gonna be fun.
come in first place?
It's gotta be fun.
Well, it is because we had 3 weeks that we clinched, so we didn't have to do anything for 3 weeks.
Oh shit!
Oh
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Or 2.5 weeks we clinched. Yeah.
Hey, so you're bowling the
But
last
it was a split league too. I think it was a Wednesday night league too, but it wasn't the one I was on. There was another one prior to that, and I was on that league. And we just kicked ass. And 2.5 weeks before the end of the season, we clinched first place.
That's fucking great.
And we just had to sit there. We didn't have to show up.
No, at that
But we
point,
did.
no.
You know,
And just
and
bowl the last place team or
Yeah.
the blind or whatever if there was one.
I mean, I came in second place a couple of times, but
Yeah.
and I don't know how I did. I'm not a great bowler, but I just the team just meshed and we just were able to bowl.
That's
you know?
awesome. That's awesome.
So-
I think that's what us in the summer. Like, I think we have one of the better teams.
Yeah,
And
it's
obviously,
possible.
we're bowling like it. I mean, we were up there, and I think we're a good mix because me and Rich are high. Justine and Melissa are lower, but not to the point where actually, just fucking Melissa's a 190 average for the summer. Like she's third on the list, so it's not even like that. And I guess I don't know. We just click, and then one of us is always on.
Okay.
So it's like if this one falls off a bit, somebody's there to pick up the slack, and then the rest of us will kind of stay near average. So
I was gonna say, I think a 4-man team,
yeah.
when one is off, is a little bit easier versus a 5 when one is off. Like if you're trying,
Right.
I think it is because it's the 5-man team's a killer. Let me tell you,
Right.
it really is.
Because if your one is on and the other 4 are off, then the other team they probably have 2 on, maybe even
Right.
3, and then you're not bouncing back. At least 4, 1 on. It's a quarter of the fucking thing right
Right.
there. And as long as the rest of us are at least getting near average, like Justine was way under average, but we were in every game.
Right, and it happens.
We won 2 of them. We only lost the first one by 6 pins. So, and me, Rich, and Melissa didn't bowl that great to pick up Justine, but so we were right there. But one more week, and hopefully,
what happens.
And we get the shitty prize fund because the league is a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, well, you got to wrap your head around. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah,
Majority of the people in a league, any league, regardless, is never going to think I'm going to finish in the top 3 or
Right.
top 5, top 10. So they're
Right.
always going to go in the middle of the pack and the lower of the pack.
right.
We, because we've been up there before, think we're always going to come in the top 5. So we want that extra money. But
right.
whatever the percentage is of the league, 75% of the league is going to be like,
Nah.
chance of me getting up there?
I'm going to be in the middle of the pack.
Right.
So we got a very bottom heavy prize
Yeah.
list, and instead of winning 800, we can only possibly win 540.
You know what? But Joe, for 540 for 13 weeks,
It's still
shit.
pretty good.
Do we even make that in our 36-week league?
Just
Barely make a little bit over.
first place. I think first place in our league was like $650. So
That's
$100 more for 20 more weeks.
Right.
So,
So
yeah, no,
this league is definitely better off. You're better off in this one.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you're not going to leave winter, but
Oh yeah, no.
but
But yeah, so all right. I got the weird news assignments this week.
you guys
'cause
all get the assignments. I just supply the house
That's all we need.
and the computer, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't have to do any homework or anything.
Just whatever people send in for us. That's all.
Yep. I don't even do that. I'm like, wait, let me do it right now.
So, the only problem is like I gotta start saving it in a better place because I have to copy, paste, fucking move it over, blah blah blah. People don't care; they're just listening because I'm killing time. So, but this one you know about. It's the one Rich sent about the old people. This fucking story's great. So,
Wait, and really quick, I read that on Yahoo News this morning too. It was still up there.
oh, it's all over the
It's all over
place.
the place.
I was looking up for more stories to come here tonight, and it came up like 3 more times.
Oh my god.
So 6 seniors face sex charges for sex in a park. 6 people ranging in the age from 62 to 85 face sex charges after being arrested in a conservation area in Connecticut. Here's where it gets kinky. Police say the 6 people, 5 men and an 85-year-old woman. They don't list the names of the. I guess the range is 62 to 85, so they don't need to say that. But the 85-year-old woman were involved in lewd and sexual activity in the Grace Richardson Conservation Area in Fairfield earlier this month. These horny fucking bastards.
Just think there's hope down another 30 years from
Right?
you and stuff like that. Be like, you know what?
Listen,
I'm still going to be horny at 80 if I still
Right?
live to 85.
All I know is if I was a cop, I'm walking the other way. Let these
Seriously.
motherfuckers have their fun. They're fucking 80 years old.
Exactly. Well, 62 to 80, whatever. But
Yeah,
but still, they're enjoying it. And they're, you know what?
It's probably one of the last times for one of them.
I don't know. But they supposedly they could. Didn't they say the cops watch this area because it does happen a lot?
It happens a lot, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's with the elderly,
Yeah,
but
I was going to say, most of it's probably, teens and fucking young adults, but it's fucking 85 and
yeah.
rocking.
But the 85-year-old having an orgy. What do you think? Or getting gangbanged, whatever the right word is.
I don't, Oh my god!
Think about it. It's one woman and five
One woman,
guys.
fucking.
Go, you do you. That's awesome.
They're making her airtight. She's fucking. Oh my god.
Maybe not, because I'm sure everything's sick.
Yeah, no, there's probably some leaks.
Yeah.
There's probably some leaks. So last night at bowling, because
Okay.
we had the discussion in the chat. I called her a whore. You're like, oh, she's not a whore. She's just having
Right.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Well, you know, I wasn't mad. I was just like, come
No,
on.
I know,
It's got
I
to
know.
be gender neutral.
I'm saying it's whore is gender neutral.
It has to be.
It has to be. But then Rich has to rich it.
Yeah.
So he riched it. Goes
And-
on Google, and it specifically says a woman.
Yes. Did you? Oh, because I did it last night. Because you get, if I'm not mistaken, a whore's getting paid to do it too. There's a difference between supposedly a slut and a whore.
Okay.
One gets paid. One is just like.
So this bitch was a slut more than a whore.
I guess no. I think the slut gets paid.
No, because it has prostitute here for whore.
But-
Synonyms: prostitute,
Oh, okay,
promiscuous
then it's-
woman, sex
all right.
worker, call girl.
Yeah. Okay. So then the slut
All right,
is.
so
or
she was
whatever.
more of a slut. This
Right.
one.
But
Listen, 5 guys in a month, you're promiscuous. 5 guys at once, that fucking whore bitch.
come on, stop
She had to
it.
break a hip.
I didn't. I don't. Maybe not. Maybe she's in good shape for an 85-year-old woman. You know, if she's doing this, she's got some.
They don't have pictures. I mean, the top
There's
of the
some
article
of the
has the
pictures they
pictures
show,
of the
but
guys.
not everybody.
But
But I don't know. This whole whore and slut thing. It's just like, come on. It's just enough. Like, you know what? Do you?
listen, go again. Good
And-
for her.
Right.
And
At
if I was a
85,
cop,
45,
I'd walk the other
25,
way.
35, whatever age you are, just do you.
I'd walk the other way.
Exactly.
If I was a cop in that, like they're all, like I said, it's got to be one of the last few times at their age. So.
Maybe or maybe not. You never know.
All right. So now another one, right here in our neck of the woods in Jersey. Where's Woodbury? You ever heard of it? No. All right. Well, Woodbury, New Jersey. Woman burns down man's house after he calls for sex and then he fell asleep.
I know.
Blah blah blah.
Oh, we had this discussion in the chat too. I think I said we were
Oh
going
yeah,
side
we made
pieces
some
and stuff
comment.
like that.
Yeah. So this woman, 29 years old, was arrested for torching the unnamed man's New Jersey home on the morning of August 4th. According to police, the man called Russell for some late night sex, but when she arrived at the house, he fell asleep. Started pounding on his door at 4 o'clock in the morning and then set his house on fire. He must have the golden dick.
Well, if you read more into that, supposing this is the second time this happened up there, that's almost the same kind of scenario that another house was burnt down for.
Oh, with different people? Or
Yeah.
her?
I don't know with her, but the same kind of like
The same scenario?
the same scenario and stuff like that. So it must be up something at Woodbury, whatever. But
Oh
maybe
my
he
God.
does
What's
have
in
the golden
water
dick.
up there?
I
He's
don't
got to
know.
have fucking something. No, listen, no one has ever threatened to burn down my house
Let's
because
put
I
it
didn't have
this way:
sex
if
with
you
him.
know somebody's coming over at 4 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna leave a key in the door or whatever the case may be in the mailbox or underneath somewhere and say, "Hey, I might be sleeping." Not saying I've done that, but just
Well, everyone that listens to the show knows where your keys are.
it
so.
doesn't matter. I mean, come on, you're not gonna be able to find me anyway.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock. Right, exactly. But no. If I know somebody's coming over, I don't put the chain on. Like I have a chain and stuff like that. So, but you put a key out somewhere.
Put the key out. Go down, and if
Or
they're
just
close,
say-
just go down and lock the door. Just come in, lock the door when you come
Right, exactly.
out. Yeah, that's
Crazy, bud.
But to burn down the house, he's got that magic stick.
I guess so.
So, all right, this is the last one I have. I couldn't find 10 of these because I tried to keep them all sexual in nature because it's episode 69.
I know you want to keep it the sexual nature.
All sexual in nature.
Okay.
But then the next thing I was going to bring up has nothing to do with sex, so that is just time filler. Let's see. Anti-sex toilets will detect violent movement and douse randy couples in water.
What?
Yeah. So a town, where is this from again? I think it's somewhere in Europe because according to Wales Online, blah, 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 town council submitted plans to the local authority to replace Griffin Park facilities with new $170,000 loos. They call them the loos. Not only will the posh toilets self-clean, they'll also feature some pretty severe-sounding features to limit antisocial behavior. The planning documents detail a range of deterrent measures, including weight-sensitive floors to make sure only one user is in a cubicle at a time, as well as sensors that detect violent movements. So if the sensors are triggered, the cubicle's inhabitants will be doused with fine jets of water. The doors will automatically open, and a high-pitched alarm would sound. So basically, to get people to stop fucking in the bathrooms, they're going to have the whole world know about when the alarm's going off while these people are getting doused with water. Hey, look at me. We're banging in here.
Are you serious? And how much is this?
170,000 pounds per one. Whatever,
so
170,000 pounds
that's
is.
almost $200,000 in our money.
Really?
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, or maybe 190. But yeah. That's crazy. Imagine.
Oh my God.
I guess this is an issue in their bathrooms or
Listen,
whatever.
I've never wanted it so bad where I'm doing it in a fucking porta potty.
I'm sorry, that's a little nasty. I don't think I could do it. I'm sorry. You could wait the 30 seconds to go somewhere
get
else.
In the car,
Get in the car,
go around
behind,
the corner,
or go behind the party.
Go behind it. You're right.
Somewhere else.
I mean, I feel like we've had this conversation.
I think we had this.
Like, if it's right off the truck, just delivered,
Maybe.
I could pull it off.
Maybe, yeah.
It's pine fresh. It's nice and
You
clean.
know,
I've seen
right.
them show up brand new. They are fucking.
No, that's
in
true.
fact, my cousin, one year he had a pig roast. Like 50, 60 people in his house. So he ordered.
Of course, I would do that.
So he rented one so that he's not everybody can get in the house at once. So they all tried to play. Oh, how many people can we fit in this thing?
Right.
Like that, I'd bang in that right off the truck. It's fresh, it's fine, it's clean. But you got to think, a couple hours out in the sun, a couple people use one of these. I'm not
No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, that's nasty. And if that's one of your fetishes or whatever, that's crazy.
Yeah, you need to read a new book.
That's disgusting.
So that's all the pregame stuff I brought. Actually, Matt Brundage sent something in because I went fishing for ideas because I'm a procrastinator and I waited to the last minute. He was on Facebook.
Yeah, he put it on Facebook. He just posted it.
From Brundy. Oh wait, we got another one on here.
Oh, we do.
Michelle, our friend Michelle sent in a Would You Rather. All right, so you can tell Matt definitely listens. This sort of got answered last week by Dan, so no Super Bowl this time. I love we have listeners.
I know.
All right. If you can go to if you can get a VIP all access pass to any annual event, what do you choose? Now you can't use the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, I know.
So what are you picking? All access pass, VIP.
I would choose. I just said this earlier. The Oscars, but not the ceremony. I want to be on the red carpet.
Who are you wearing?
Exactly.
I know people enjoy it. My question is why.
I don't know why.
Right?
There's no reason behind it besides what are you wearing, what shoes do you have on, who's your designer, what kind of jewels do you have on. It's just something about it. Just like, oh my God, look at these gowns, how much they cost and stuff, and this is what they're wearing because they don't pay for them. You know, they rent them or donate or whatever, and just to see what they look like. I have no interest in sitting in an Oscar ceremony, watch that whole thing. It's snooze fest, and plus with all the shit that's going on nowadays, it's all political and it's all this. It's not even about the movies anymore. No. It's about my stance.
Right.
I'll go on the red carpet. Let me sit next to Ryan Seacrest and let me find out what you're wearing.
Because it doesn't matter if Obama or Trump like this necklace or not. It's just a fucking good-looking necklace.
Right, exactly. It doesn't matter. It's neutral.
CNN's reporting about the necklace, but Fox won't.
Fox, or was it MSN, whatever the other one? Please. So that's the only one I could think of. Or any of those ceremonies, I guess.
See, I would do the movie. I would do the music awards.
I would do the music awards too. No,
and
same thing because they're still going political too. So I would go outside.
Yeah, they kind of are too.
Yeah,
but I could sit through one of those quicker than I would sit through the Oscars, the ESPYs. Yeah. ESPYs might be fun.
You know what? The ESPYs I probably would enjoy because I only like football. All the other ones I probably could get through. Yeah. Maybe hockey and stuff, but once I saw baseball, no.
Yeah, but they mix it all up.
That's true. So maybe the ESPYs I probably could get through because it's not something I watch. Right. So I think it would be fun.
Right. And they usually do good with hosts.
Yeah.
It's usually funny. Mm-hmm. They had John Cena one time. He fucking crushed it.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Because I think is it on right before the Super Bowl? Or when is it on?
I don't know.
That's why, because we don't know when it's on, so we don't watch it.
I never know when anything's on. I just happen to see a commercial. I'm going to watch that. I have shows that I watch. I couldn't tell you what day of the week they're on because I watch everything on DVR anyway.
That's true. Yeah, or I binge it, so you're right.
Yeah, so nothing. No, I don't know when anything's on. It's even shows I really enjoy.
Yeah, so what would yours be? Was that
I don't know. I'm killing time talking about yours.
Well,
I don't know because I don't know. I can't not the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, we kind of talked about that last year. WrestleMania, same shit. We kind of talked about that last year. I would do, but an annual event,
all access. There's really not that many.
There's not many that are entertaining enough to want to go to.
Watch the ball drop? No, I'm content sitting on my sofa.
Dying to do that.
I know you're dying to do that.
I really am dying to do that one. Yeah.
So maybe that could be one of yours, an
VIP access to what?
You have your own bathroom.
Oh, actually, no. They got the What, they got the concerts that they play?
Right. So now you have access to the concerts. You have bars and you have a bathroom. Now think about it. You're gonna be one of those those schmucks sitting out there for 12 hours, peeing in a diaper just to go watch.
Everywhere. No, I can go everywhere. Yeah, New Year's not
Well,
bad.
yeah, but you're really kind of squashed in there. So if you decide to whip it out and pee right there, it's a little nasty because you're probably gonna get it on somebody. And if that's on me, you're dead. Put a diaper on.
No, I'm pissing on Danielle. Where are you taking us today?
'Cause that's nasty.
Yeah. Well, listen, we got friends that like getting peed on, so
And do you? Like I said, like,
that's.
I am not to judge, but that's not something I'm into.
I don't know. Like I'm not a biker, but I want to go to Sturgis one year.
Who?
Sturgis, that motorcycle rally every year. It's
I have no idea.
Well, wherever Sturgis is, that's how much I know. It's Sturgis. Maybe one of the Dakotas. I think it's one of the Dakotas.
Possible.
I don't know, man. Matt, you stumped me, Matt. I don't know.
Because I don't think there's that many that we could think of. I guess maybe popular ones. I mean, I'm sure there's little ones.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like little things. Like,
or you could maybe do. Oh, it's another one. We just talked about this with my friend Chris and his friend. Oh God, Running Man.
The
Running Man. It's a thing in California or the desert where you get RVs and you just start. Burning Man. Running Man or Burning Man? It's once a year. Everybody gets together. It's a huge festival, and you start burning things and stuff like. And you're living in the desert in an RV and stuff like that. It's once a year. It's like almost Coachella, but it's not to that.
Right.
It's like, well, that's music. Shit,
That's
Running Man
weird.
or Burning Man?
I don't know.
But it's something people want to do because it's a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
You don't do it every year. And it's a Running Man. No.
I think I'm just gonna stick with the New Year's because it's something I really do want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I could just if I got
Running
VIP access to everywhere, I could bounce to the different places. I could go to the Ryan Seacrest thing. I can go to this show. I can go to that show. I go to the after parties. I think I'm gonna go with New Year's. Like I said, I really want to. If the weather's nice this year, maybe I'll just do it this year. Fuck
What,
that.
to go to?
New Year's? Go see the ball drop.
Well, what day is New Year's on this
On
year?
Wednesday.
We don't have bowling. So you miss bowling?
We don't have bowling.
I
New Year's
know,
Day.
that's what I was
good. I
gonna
won't have
say.
to miss. Well, no, because the eve is Tuesday,
Right. Oh, okay.
so I wouldn't miss anyway.
Yeah, it's called the Burning Man, but it's not. I thought it was more expensive. It's in Nevada. It's in the desert, and all these these RVs come out, and it's music, and I think and it's burning stuff.
But what's the point? Like,
What's the point of a lot of this shit?
Yeah, but like it's not like this. What is it, 60s? You're burning your bras.
Yeah,
and
pretty
this year's
much,
you're
and you
burning
just run
books
around and like you hang out with people and stuff like that. But
Start
I
burning your
thought
clothes, running around naked.
No, I think it does. It can get like that.
Oh shit!
But what's the idea behind it? How much money does it cost to go? Price range from $250 to $600. Oh, it's not that expensive.
No, not terribly. No,
So why they say this is a lot of money to go?
because he just spends a lot of money on beer, and it's probably hard.
That's probably what it is.
It's like, oh, I
No, it's
gotta
not even
take
him. It was-
$600 of beer money out. Like, how am I gonna do that?
Seriously. No, it's his friend who wanted to do it. And it's, Burning Man. Oh, tickets 2009 range from $1,500 to $29,000.
29,000.
$29,000.
Just
Prices
buy the
can
RV
change.
for that.
So get your Burning Man 2018 tickets today. Yeah. What do you wear to Burning Man? A lightwear cotton shirt. Like it's in the middle of the desert, so you have to be
You want to wear just light.
right. But yeah, people do this, and does Burning Man happen every year? Every year, yeah. It's Labor Day weekend, so it's coming up.
Oh, you better book it.
Yeah, I don't go camping. You think I'm going to go to a fucking
It's
desert?
RVs. Hop in somebody's
No,
RV.
Okay, think about stuck in an RV for a week in the middle of the desert. No,
Yeah, but
no,
our-
no,
yeah, but you
no,
have to-
no, can't do it.
Dan.
No,
Dan.
no,
Dan, hear me out.
no, I
Hear me
can't.
out, Dan.
I'll listen to you.
Here
But
you
go
go.
ahead.
Here we go. Some tickets are $29,000.
Right, just as a ticket.
Which means people with money are going.
Right,
Which means people with money have RVs that are nice. That they're
Right.
buses with showers and
Right.
beds. You wouldn't do that for a week?
if you give me my apartment coming out to the, maybe I would think about doing that. But then that's almost like
There's
almost the
RVs
apply.
nice in people's
No,
houses.
I know. I know that. But no,
So
I
if
don't think I
if
could
you go
do
line
it.
up in one of those,
Not for that long, I don't think. I don't know. I don't
could
think
do it.
sitting outside and doing whatever. Okay, first, in the middle of the desert, you know how much sun fucking block I have to bring?
oh God, you're fucking pasty pale ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
Let me
goes
know when
like
you're going.
$1,500 right there.
Let me know when you're going. I'm buying stock in Copper Tone that week. Your stocks are going to go through the roof.
But yeah, that's one thing that people want to do. Is the Running Man thing.
I never heard of that. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. And our friend Michelle sent one in.
Burning Man. I keep calling Running Man. Burning Man.
Would you rather?
Uh-huh.
Would you rather never be able to masturbate again or never be able to eat solid foods?
Oh.
Solid foods. All day. All day.
Why?
I could do without solid foods.
You could go without a steak.
I don't know.
Oh, you could grind it down to like. You're right. You're right.
Loophole.
There's loopholes.
Now, I listen. One of the stages for the weight loss was a puree stage, and I won't do it. I won't fucking put my steak in a blender and drink it. I'm not doing it. But
I just almost threw up thinking about that.
I can live off of yogurt, mashed potatoes, applesauce, shit like
for
that.
the rest of your life.
But think about not getting
That's
all.
true.
Well, it's only masturbate.
It's all I'm masturbating. So if
Like,
I
you
have a
still
partner,
sex. Right.
a sex.
I
Yeah, but
enjoy
I
it.
don't have partners every day and stuff.
I-
Not that I masturbate every day.
You don't?
So-
I do.
No.
Who
I don't.
cares?
I think guys masturbate way more than women do.
Oh, 1,000%. I
Yeah.
mean, listen. I'm not literally.
Okay,
I'm not every day, but I
Right.
mean, with that, you guys definitely trump girls on that.
I think so. I mean, I don't know how many times I do it, but I know it's not every day. So I guess
Oh, I do enjoy a good alone session, but I do enjoy a good burger once in a while.
seriously think of that. And you're not gonna grind your burger up into like a
No, I
smoothie?
still wouldn't do it. I
Yeah.
would just mashed potatoes.
But that's gotta
Chili's
get-
not solid. I could do chili.
No, it has solid chunks in it. Of course it does.
I'm taking it to the literal sense. Solid food, steak, chicken.
You're gonna like sit there with a strain.
I'll
You'll get all the flavors of
get all
it.
the flavor of the chili without the meat.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. I guess I can't give food up.
So now you're not masturbating ever again. Just so you can enjoy a good fucking chicken wing once in a while.
No, I'm not saying chicken wings, but I don't know. That's a tough one, Michelle.
Shayla, what do you decide, Shayla?
She's looking for a ball underneath her the sofa. Like, come on. She's content with the little balls that she has and stuff like that to play with. Listen,
Oh, okay.
let my baby go. Let her go. I don't know.
It's a good. I'm sticking with
I'm
it. I'll give up the solid foods. I'll be miserable in a month, but
You'll be miserable forever, no matter how much you
I'm
masturbate.
saying, but within a month I'll be miserable, and then
Right.
for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to give up the masturbation. I will.
Yeah.
For the food, I think so. Yeah. I just got to make sure I have partners, and they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you got to do it this way.
Yeah. You don't. You could just a little here, blah,
Right.
blah, 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 done.
Or you just whip out my toy. There we go. So yeah. There we go.
All right. So you're giving up masturbation.
Yeah, I'm giving up masturbation.
You're a braver soul than me.
I like a steak. I like a burger. I like that stuff. I like tacos. Like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy food. I didn't get the size. Not that I'm huge, but I didn't get the size for not eating food.
I suppose. God damn it! Stumped me.
Yeah, that was a good one, Michelle.
It was a good one.
'Cause
So
it's not that easy if you think about it. You gotta really
No.
sit down and be like, the first answer is like, oh yeah, give up food.
yeah,
Oh,
fuck it. Oh wait,
Yeah.
but
oh wait, oh.
steak, pulled pork.
You could strain it and just drink the juices and stuff, but that's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
I guess I gotta give up masturbation.
Yeah. You gotta throw it out there in the Twitter world or whatever on Facebook and I'm curious what people would say.
I'll flip it over.
Yeah.
I'll make it a poll. I'll
Just
put it
make it
on,
a poll there. I'm
I'll put it on
curious. We
Twitter
haven't
and
done
see.
that in a while. And
No.
we get some good feedback with that, it seems like. Especially like questions like this.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, is this another one coming in while we're killing time? No, it's sleepers.
sleepers.
Yeah, I'm following some. I have some app. It gives me like football alerts.
Oh, I gotta do that research this weekend.
Sunday.
They sell the magazines and where? So,
Walmart, Stop and Shop, Barnes and Noble, everywhere.
I have to get one.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna pay attention this year.
Do you?
I am.
You ready?
Am I ready? Absolutely not.
No.
I'm never ready. Oh, I gotta pay you money, so I want to pay you. No, I don't have the money today. I'll give it to you.
Do it. Like I said, do it on PayPal, because in this way, when I go to pay to Champs, I think it's easier just to send it. But anyway, yeah. So you got the first pick.
I do.
You have, much like me, shitty teams.
Yeah, I mean, no,
which
I have a
makes the
good running
keeper
back.
spot's hard.
The running back I have is good. Well, hopefully he has a good second. He has sophomore year. I have
Well,
Barkley.
you got Barkley. Yeah, no,
Right.
he
I
is
think
every
he's a
bit of
good-
what he is.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I have him, but I
no,
think he's actually.
listen, I hate the Giants.
No.
I'll give the kid credit all day. The
Right.
kid's a beast.
Yeah.
So you're good there, but the rest of your team.
Oh, sucks ass.
Same with me. I got Bell.
Okay.
And then the rest of my team is shit.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the running back from Detroit, Kerryon Johnson.
Okay. And I'm keeping that tight end from the Colts.
Ebron.
Yeah. He had a great year, but I don't know what's going to happen this year.
I'm looking forward to the fucking food.
Yeah, no, the food there is pretty good.
Fucking Rob's feeding us. So
I know. I don't know who I'm keeping, but we'll find out on Sunday.
Well,
What
who
time
you
is it?
drafting?
7?
7, yeah. Well, you could draft Zeke again. Looks like you might get paid.
I was thinking about doing that again. I don't know. I got to see who's out there, what's coming up and stuff like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'll get receivers. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just glad football's back.
I'm happy. I'm actually going to a game Saturday. It's the Jets' home preseason game against the Saints, and I'm actually looking for. I know it's preseason.
No,
it's
but
bullshit.
it's week 3 though. You're gonna get at least a half a game
Right.
of the actual players,
and it's actually football. Like
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go there.
Right.
I'm going to watch the game. Am I staying for all 4 quarters? Absolutely not.
No,
but
it's fucking preseason.
stay for like a quarter or 2 and then leave.
Yeah, stay till halftime, break out.
Yeah, but looking forward to it. I'm hoping the Jets have a good season.
They will.
Come on, we got to root for these Jets.
They're gonna be at least 8-8. I'm telling you
I
right now.
hope so.
They're gonna be at least 8-8. They're gonna be 8-8. The Browns are gonna win the division.
Yeah.
You fucking bookmark
Let me
that.
tell you this. What's that guy's name? The quarterback.
Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, I hope he does well because
Yeah.
he talks a lot of shit.
A lot of shit. But you
A
know what
lot.
though? That
I hope
he
he has
came
a
in last
backup.
year and he did it.
Yeah, but now you have a lot of divas on your team now.
Yeah, but he's kind of. I don't want to say he's a diva. He's fucking nuts. He's fun nuts though. He was
Yeah.
at a baseball game. He fucking cracked a beer with his teeth and chugged it.
Yeah.
The kid. He's like.
But
He's
he's
like
also
a
the-
normal, cool
right.
kid. Like
Yeah.
fucking.
Right.
I want to see him do well.
I do. I don't wish anybody really well. Like I want everybody to succeed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then he goes around like kind of. Not, I don't want to say bashing. Of course, this social media you get like there's 3 parts of the stories like
Yeah.
making fun of the Giants pick of that quarterback. But from my understanding, the quarterback did pretty well. That Jones guy.
Yeah, he's looking real good in practice
Yeah.
and preseason.
So he
but,
didn't have a great college career,
but it's practice and preseason.
No,
like,
no,
I don't put
no.
any stock
I know,
in it.
but you can't put a lot of stock in college football either.
Especially
And
at Duke, from what I understand, because I don't follow college, but
Right.
Duke is not a football.
no, and that's
school.
where he
And
went
that's
and,
where he
stuff
came
like
from,
that.
yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with Duke. Duke's a good school,
You know
but
what it is?
just not for football.
You know why people shit on the pick? Because
Because they went outside the box.
yes,
And that's
because
what
he
they-
was going to be there at 17 when they were going to pick again, and he was going to be there in the second round.
Right.
Why 6? You know what I mean? Like that. That's why people shit on him, because they could have grabbed an offensive lineman. They could have grabbed a running back. They could have
That's true.
grabbed. They could have grabbed one of the top higher tier quarterbacks and then ran both of them out there and see which one was better. Like they could have went 8 different options.
This was last year, right?
This is this past draft. This is a kid's rookie year.
Oh, because there was no quarterbacks in this draft, from my understanding. It was the
There was
last
like
year.
4.
4, but no, I think the year before was the big one.
The year before was
Darnell, whatever the guy's
the year
name
before
is.
was bigger. Yeah, for quarterbacks.
So,
That's the only reason why people are shitting on this kid, because he would have been there later. And you take this kid who no one's ever heard of at 6. Like he almost has to be Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to live up to being picked that early.
well, whose fault is that?
The Giants.
Right. So it's not really on him and stuff. So if he even, he might be a breakout star and stuff
No.
like that.
No,
he might be the next. Maybe he'll be next to Drew Brees. You never know.
No, I don't mean
Yeah.
I don't mean like he's got to do it
Right.
for him.
Right.
He almost has to do it. They need him to do it. You know, that,
Right.
Like
They gotta
I'm
prove
saying
to
it
it.
wrong. They have to prove to themselves that they picked him when they
Right.
should have.
Right. But now they got to get the weapons behind him and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
they
No,
got to
they-
do what they got to do.
they
Like,
gotta
You
shit
just
him,
can't
but-
get a rookie quarterback and a crap. Hey, we had it last year. A crappy offensive line. Expect the fucking world. You're
No,
not going
right.
to get that.
No, but they still got Eli. Eli's
Yeah.
going to see the ground
No,
50 times for this year. He's going to be looking at a lot of stars.
Yeah. Well, he's retiring probably after this year or the next or whatever.
No, definitely there's got to be this year. But if the Giants are smart, they'll start like week 6, week 7. They'll just start this kid.
Right. See where your season's going. If it's going down in the, he's not going to go anywhere, then,
But
start this guy.
The stupid Giants are like, they're loyal to a fault, and they'll run Eli out there all 16 games.
Right. And then,
Make this kid fucking win. But you know what, though? Waiting helps him. Look at Aaron Rodgers. He sat for 4 years.
no, he did.
And in my opinion, he's we had this discussion the other day. Who's the best player ever for this team? Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers is mine for Green Bay. And I'm a huge Brett Favre
I
fan.
know. That's what I'm saying.
Aaron Rodgers is the best player to ever come through the Green Bay Packers. And the guy on the radio was saying Darrell Revis was the best Jet ever.
These are all opinions and
It's-
stuff like this.
it all is.
I mean,
yeah.
I know
Like
you had
me
this
personally,
discussion.
I said Curtis Martin.
Yeah, and I agree with Curtis Mont, but then I was like, and then the whole Joe Montana thing, not my Joe Montana,
Namath.
Namath, whatever his
Yeah.
name is. and stuff like that. And he will always be the greatest Jet until we win another Super Bowl.
You know what it is? I put what was being discussed in the chat wrong.
Right.
Greatest Jet ever? Yeah. He won the only Super Bowl. Underdog,
Right.
shouldn't have won
And
it.
regardless of how crappy he might have been, he did break some kind of at that time. You got to realize
Yeah.
everything's changed, and that's my whole thing. And I have this argument, not discussion all the time. GOAT.
Yeah.
GOAT's in every era different.
Yeah.
You can't compare from 1960s to 2019. You
Nah,
just
because
can't
too many of the
do
rules
it.
change. You know what? Baseball is the only one you can really do it. Because
I agree.
the rules don't change.
I mean, unless the equipment changed a little bit, but like the bats
But
and
that's
stuff. I mean,
still-
I don't know. Like, I don't really follow
Yeah,
baseball.
little things like that may have.
Right.
But the way the game's played hasn't changed in 150 years. Like baseball's been
True.
baseball from the start. Like that's probably the only sport where you can really say greatest of all time, this guy.
Right. Because it really hasn't changed
It
and
hasn't
stuff like
changed.
that.
Like,
No.
like right now, like
It's
who's
still
the best?
90 feet from home plate to first. I have
Right.
no idea.
Yeah, the dimensions of the,
Right.
like different stadiums have different outfield lengths, but infield 90 to each base.
Right.
Pitching mound is this to this. All that shit's the same.
Right.
So it's not like football where people want to say Dan Marino's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, and then Peyton Manning. But when Marino was playing, wide receivers were getting teeth knocked out the whole way down the
Exactly.
field. The way Peyton Manning's playing, you can't touch one.
Right.
So I see what you say. Like it's hard to say which one's better than this one, then and that, because the rules change so much. It's a
Right. So
different
if you
game.
want to do by era, like say for a 5 or 10 year era where
Right.
everything probably was the same thing, yeah, then I could
Then you
go with
could do
that,
it,
and then I
right.
could do that. But no, I can't say
Like all
Brady's the
time.
best time of all. Regardless, I don't like Brady. He is up there in the discussion, but would he have been 30 years ago? I don't know.
I don't know.
because he gets a lot of calls in his favor.
Sure.
A lot of refusals.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. So, back then when there was no calls, would he be as good? It's always a
hard to say.
discussion. It's a very hard to say. But I can tell you from the last 15 years,
Yeah.
yes, he is the greatest.
Didn't know better.
But
right
prior to that, it's up for discussion.
now. Yeah. No, I get that. And let's say he had the same teams, right? Back then, absolutely not. Because Montana had Rice.
Right.
What's his face had Moss. This guy Raiders had Tim Brown.
Right.
The one great thing about Brady, or one of the great things about Brady, and I hate talking about Brady because I can't stand him either.
Right.
But
I think
one-
the reason why we don't like him because he's an arrogant fuck.
He's a smug fuck. Like him
Exactly.
and his fucking Uggs. But the one thing I'll never take away from him is he's never had, except for the 1 year with Moss, or 2 years, 1 year and a half, except for that little brief time with Moss, he's never had a legit number one receiver.
Okay.
He makes his receivers.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Deion Branch? Who the fuck is that other kid whose name is fucking
short
escaping
guy?
me right now?
Well,
right now, Hogan. Who the fuck is Hogan?
Oh, Welker.
Amendola, Welker.
Yeah.
These guys aren't number ones on any other team. And then look what he did when he had a number one. He threw 50 fucking touchdowns.
And they still lost.
And they still lost. The undefeated season. They lost in the Super Bowl, yeah. But that's why I kind of give... And the last that Super Bowl against the Falcons put me over the top for him. Like that,
Yeah.
it was him and Montana.
Yeah, there's a couple of Super Bowls that are questions that should they been in there because of rules going in their favors and stuff like that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, the Falcons, I have to give it to them. They did come back. Because shame on the Falcons. Like, they just lay down.
yeah,
they think,
played
they're
stupid.
not going to come back from 30 point, whatever the point spread was,
Yeah.
however the difference was. But I knew that was going to happen. I'm
Yeah.
like, he's going to come back and light them up.
Yeah. No, you
I
said
see
it.
this guy twice a year.
Yeah. No, you said
10
it.
years.
And here they are. They're not running the ball. They got a
Right.
25-point lead. Why are you still passing?
And you guys are one of the number one running backs in the league, and you're not running the ball.
Stupid.
You know?
You know what? You ever hear the expression, "We didn't win, they lost."
That definitely.
The Falcons lost that game more than the Patriots won it.
Yes, and the only other Super Bowl that the Patriots won, that they won it because the other team lost it, was the Seahawks. That last play.
Oh yeah, Seahawks gave it that.
That Seahawks.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there was no reason. There's no business they should have won that game. That stupid call at the end, that, like you just said, that same
Yeah.
analogy. They should have never won that game.
I don't
understand I get the call now, I do.
I don't hate the pass call.
I don't hate it, but
Not from shotgun.
Not from shotgun, exactly.
Because now you're telling everybody you're passing.
Right.
At least you get Russell under center.
Or can you run up? I don't know how the rules are. Like you go into shotgun and then you roll up, run up and do that. I don't know if
you call an audible and then you set up on the center. You should,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know like the whole like that gist of it.
No,
but
absolutely you can, and should have never. You got to be on the center. You're that close to the goal line. If you want to pass, you get on the center.
Right.
Play action, or even if it's not a play action, back step corner.
Yes, not
they
right
do
in the
all
middle of
the-
the action. Like that
No.
was like
The
I
second
almost threw up.
The
like,
second they lined up in shotgun, the whole world knew they weren't running
Right.
it. You know, so
and then this whole so I'm saying there's questions, like some of them are questions, but I mean, is he the greatest? Yeah, I love how we're talking about fucking football and Brady and has nothing to do with this 69 or whatever.
yeah, I tried to keep it all sexual, but well, I mean, we could talk about fucking Brady, and no, I would not. No,
No,
he's
that's
not.
easy.
He's not my type. I
No.
like when I want my men, I want them to be men. And
Yeah.
hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what the
No,
fuck's
I
going on.
just he doesn't do it for me, and that's not because of I just no.
Yeah,
But anyway, I'm happy football's starting up, and I'm looking forward to this season. I'm hoping.
I can't wait. And maybe
Well-
I can finally win my fucking league, my fantasy football league.
Well, don't you just take it for you got to go week by week. That's all it comes down to. And honestly, Joe, you have the best fucking team, and they go to shit.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
It's
It
a
happened to
shit.
me. It happened to me a couple years ago. I'm in a league with a guy at work. He runs, and I was legit one of the best teams the whole year. Mm-hmm. In fact, it was me and the guy that run it to week 8. At week 8, we were both 7-1, and we went up against each other, and I beat him.
Right.
I had the best team in the league, and I lost in the playoffs.
That's what happens.
It's
They sit players, they do this, they do that. There's a whole thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's tough because I lost by somebody he played and then they sat him.
yeah.
I needed 1.5 points. I would have won.
Oh, that the first
And
time
I came in the 6th place.
right. You came in at 6 and you got to the finals.
Yeah, and they sat him.
My first year ever doing fantasy football, my buddy had the league set up, and I think it was the first year he ever even put one together. So he had it set up that week 17 was our championship week,
Oh,
which is not good. So my whole team was full of people that were playing on teams that really needed to get in the playoffs in real life.
right.
And his whole team was built of guys that already made the playoffs.
Oh, that sucks.
So his whole team only played the first half.
Right.
Where my team played the whole game.
Because they have something.
And
They had something to gain.
They had something to gain. They had to
Right.
win this fucking game to get in. So I ended up killing them.
Right.
And from that point on, like week
Then you-
16 is it. That's
Right.
it. That's when we finish up our fantasy football league. So yeah. So at the one time I ever won, it was because the other team had players sitting.
Right.
And I was, who was kid? I was Deshaun Watson, the quarterback for the Texans.
Oh yeah, you were talking about.
He's the
him.
reason why I was
Right.
winning every week, and then he got hurt.
You got hurt. They all go.
Thankfully, Brady was my backup.
Oh wow.
But then Brady walked into this fucking team that owned his ass that week. I forgot who he played, but they just shut him down.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting knocked out in the fucking first round. Not only did I not win, but I didn't make the finals, and I didn't even finish third. The guy pays out the top 3. I finished 4th. I was the best team the whole year, and I
That
finished
sucks.
out of the money. I'm like, you got to be fucking
That's
kidding me.
horrible.
So, yeah. So I mean, that's really it. I don't know.
I don't know what else you got.
Oh, see what's going on with Rich.
Remove your penis from your mouth.
Whoa! All right,
goodness.
all right. Shit, sounds like it's still a good time. So, maybe the meeting's. I think the meeting. I think it just started at like 8:30. It's got to be almost over. I think it's 9:15.
I guess.
It's like adjust the tip.
Wow, it's really loud.
That was a little
My
loud.
microphone's too close to him.
I
Oh
was-
God. So, but yeah, all right. I got nothing else. Nobody sent anything
No,
else
I'm
in
just
for
texting
us.
somebody. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
yeah? How's the dating sites going? You still on hiatus?
I am on high. I am taking a break from it. I know I say this every so often. It comes to the point it gets annoying. I was on Hinge for a while. It's a new one.
Yeah.
And it seems like I'm meeting all these people in the forces, like the army and stuff like that, and
Okay.
they're Christians and stuff like that. And
Oh.
yeah, well, when they're that mix, they're fake. And the shit they talk about and
What
stuff
mix? Like a
Me-
Christian army guy? you
Yes.
mean? Oh, okay.
Yes, from my I
Just from what
had-
you're saying?
just from when you talk to them and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Oh, I want to meet the love of my life. I want to do all this within minutes of talking. Not minutes, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
chatting, whatever. I want this. I want that. Tell me your feelings.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It
But
is
you know what?
bullshit. And it's hard. And maybe some of them could be legit,
Yeah, sure.
but it's hard
But
to.
you're
It's
so
hard.
desensitized from all the other ones.
Yes.
But now here's my question to you.
What?
Oh, shit, we might have another half hour here. Excuse me. What's worse?
What?
Knowing that shit's fake or getting dick pics within 6 minutes of a conversation? Like, at least you could play with that conversation.
You can.
What are you into?
You're right.
What are your feelings?
I
Like,
guess it's still fake.
it's still
Where
fake,
the
but
dick
it's-
pics, they know it's not fake. You know what I'm saying? Because they know this is what I want.
Well, this is what, yeah, I
So that's what I'm
suppose.
saying, and I know that sounds horrible and stuff like that. It just sounds crazy, but I can't take the phoniness. I can't take the fakeness. Like, don't tell me. I'm not a female that needs to be like, oh my God, you want to know my feelings? You want to? No. Maybe down the line, maybe you'll get there.
Yeah.
But we could just have a normal conversation.
Right.
Like, what team you like? I'm very not basic, but I'm very talk about other things like teams you like, do football, whatever the case may be. I don't need for you to tell me. I don't need to tell you my life story.
Right.
You're not part of it. You don't need to know my history.
Right.
There's no need for it. That's why it's in the past.
Yeah.
Let's go move forward.
And you know what? That kind of shit comes up in a relationship maybe
Right.
one day.
And maybe one day it does, or maybe I don't want to talk about
Right.
why those chapters are closed for a reason, and
Right.
there's no need to reopen them. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
weird.
Like, oh, you never had kids, and this is everything okay, and stuff like. Well, that's too much of a. You're asking too many
Yeah.
questions. It's none of your fucking business.
I think I'd rather see the dick pics in 4 seconds.
Well, that's.
Yeah, I'm with you.